Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, why are we talking about The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten? Again. No, trust me, I haven't watched it for the fourth or fifth time. Although I'm considering it, I did watch it 3 times over. We're talking about it again because I just watched season 2, episodes 1 and 2 of season 2. Yeah, that's how we're going to say it. Thank you. Thank you. Because in this season, we finally get to see our main protagonist, Mahiro Shina, and Amine Fujisawa. We basically get to see them go on a relationship. And I wanted to talk about the first 2 episodes. Now, normally I don't do this. I wait until the end of the show to review it with you guys. But this has been one of my favorite anime coming out of 2026. Now, let's not get it twisted here. Again, I'm enjoying That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. I'm enjoying Jobless Reincarnation, Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation. I am waiting for Bleach to be dubbed the final season here. And there's some other anime that I'm watching that I need to catch up on. For instance, Black Torch is one, Clevitus season 2. I've recently started watching Vampire Knight from 2008. But anyway, I wanted to talk about this one again, these 2 episodes, because it really encapsulates how much I love this anime. And excuse me. And I really enjoyed season 1. I'm really looking forward to season 2. And so when I first watched these 2 episodes, I was like, let's freaking go. So anyway, let me just kind of give you a little background of this anime, and if you haven't seen it, what you missed. So basically, you have boy meets girl, girl meets boy. Long story short, throughout the series, they start as friends. She comes over to, essentially cook for him after he's sick, because she helps him when he's sick. He helps her when she's sick. Ultimately, she comes over to help him clean his apartment because he lives like a bachelor. You know the rest. And throughout the series, they fall in love with each other. And at the end of the series, we finally get the confession that they both love each other and they both have feelings for each other. Season 2 picks up where we left off. Only this time, and no, to my knowledge, I do not believe that they slept together. But in the very first episode, it's actually kind of cute because they don't know what to do. They have confessed their feelings for each other. And ladies, guys, gentlemen, men, tell me, have you ever felt like this when you got into your relationship? First relationship, right? You like a girl, you got a crush on her, she's got a crush on you, type of thing. You guys start hanging out, you start doing things together. And maybe when you both finally admit that you love each other, what do? Right? You start getting a little hesitant. You start getting a little scared. You start getting nervous because you've been hanging out with them. You know them. You've gotten to know them. But now it's like this is a big step. This is the big moment. And that's what these 2, Amine and Shina, are going through. Amine and Mahiro. That's what they're going through, is that first morning after they confess their love for each other, they're trying to figure out, okay, what do we do now? Do we do the huggy feely hugging, touching, making out thing, or do we just continue to do what we're doing? And ultimately they decide, because they get nervous and they're not sure what to do next, they decide to just keep things as they are. No, that means that they're not in a relationship. They are. But to keep doing what they were doing before, to keep hanging out with each other, to keep seeing each other, to keep holding hands, which they were trying. It was actually kind of funny because they're like, we could hold hands. We already do that. We could go places. We already do that. We could hang out with each other. We already do that. And they realized that nothing, just because they confess their love for each other, nothing has to change. Right? That they're friends, they're just now in a relationship. Right? And the first episode is all about navigating their feelings for each other and navigating the fact that they're in a relationship for the very first time, but also navigating being in a relationship while navigating school life, right? And we have to remember from season 1, Mahiru is seen as an angel, right? And while Amine isn't really seen as a delinquent, he is not, I wouldn't say standoffish, but he does come off as non-approachable, right? Antisocial, right? So the thing is how are they going to navigate their school life while being in a relationship? And mind you, because this is their first relationship, they go through what many people in a relationship might call the honeymoon phase. Now, what's the honeymoon phase? Well, the honeymoon phase is where you're so excited, you're so happy to be in a relationship that you can't hide it, right? And even some of their friends are like, hey, you guys are going overboard. You guys don't need to do the whole public display of affection type thing, or at least tone it down, right? We all get how much you guys love each other, right? But for them, it's the first time, right? Now, I'm not giving you guys permission to go out there and make out in public. Heck no. Especially because they didn't do it. But you see where now they're not afraid to hang out with each other in public, whereas in the first season, they kind of were because of their personalities. Now they're not afraid. Now they're doing it. And they're having fun. And they're getting to know each other better. And they're also getting a little closer. Which, not to say that they weren't closer before, but now you're starting to see where they don't, well, they kind of get, how you say, a little possessive of one another. All right? Not obsessive, guys, ladies, but possessive. Like, telling each other where they're going to be, or getting a little nervous when they talk to other people. Right? And so I loved episode 1 of season 2 because you literally see them just starting out. Episode 2 of season 2 is them, once again, still discovering what it's like to be in a relationship. But now they're getting into more complex issues. For instance, Mahiru is a modest person. She has never seen Amine without his shirt off, and she always thought, she actually says in the thing, in the show, that she always thought he was skinny, but she sees that he's toned and she's a little bit turned on. To the point where she even calls him sexy, and I'm thinking that's probably the English translation and not the Japanese, but I don't know. But either way, we see them trying to navigate being around each other, or trying to stay humble, let's say it like that, and stay wholesome. Even though Amine, he's resisting his how do you say, primal urges, but he won't. He won't let those urges take over him because he respects her. He loves her. He really does. And that's what a relationship is all about. Valuing, respecting, and really truly loving the person or the partner that you happen to be with. In episode 2, they are more open with their relationship now. It's out there for all to see. And yes, their friends still tell them to tone it down, but it's actually kind of funny because in this episode, they go to the pool. It's like an indoor pool. Now, mind you, Mahiro can't swim, and Amine is teaching her. But at the same time, when she goes shopping for a bathing suit, even though she does pick a revealing one, she doesn't want it to be too revealing because she's nervous and she's a little bit modest. And here's the thing, she wants to look good for him. She wants to look sexy and everything, but at the same time, she doesn't want to go too overboard and she's nervous, right? Here's the thing, though. It's funny to see them navigate their very first relationship. So here's the lesson that I took from this. And I can't wait to see the remaining episodes, the next episodes. Because I really love seeing this relationship blossom. But here it is. Full on full. If there's one thing to take away from this anime, guys, it's remember this. Keep love in your heart. Yeah, things maybe are looking dark right now. But keep love in your heart. Stay faithful. Have respect. And more importantly, value the people or partners that you love in your life. That's it for me, guys. Sorry we're talking about this anime again, but I really love it. And it's probably one of my favorite anime coming out of 2026, among some other things. And so let me know in the comments below what you think. Let me know if you've seen this show. If you have, let me know what you think. If you haven't, well, I highly recommend you go watch it. All right? You know the rest. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I make another video. And I will see you in the next video. Remember, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, go make it an anime day. See you later, guys.